Hello friends, Mandar here. I'm back with another video. Today the January 2024 Visa Bulletin is out and there is some forward movement in both family based category and employment based category. I'll point out some of the nuances in this Visa Bulletin and what can we expect in the future and why are we seeing the date progressions in this Visa Bulletin. There is also one important question on H1B that many people are asking me and I'll clarify on that question as well. So lots of important topics. Watch this video until the end and let's get started. If you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Mandar and I make immigration and lifestyle related videos for US and Canada. I'm not an immigration lawyer, so anything that I say on this video or on my channel is for information purpose only. And for your specific immigration needs, before you take any action, you should hire a competent immigration lawyer. Now there has been a dull spell in US immigration news. Not much has been happening, but lately we are getting some nuggets of good news. You just have to look for it and consider that there are small things that are happening that are in the forward direction. So of course there is nothing magical happening except the per country cap removal, those two bills that have come in. If you haven't checked out my previous video on that, do check it out. But regardless, while the holidays are here, you might also want to get excited about the stock market rally and also the Bitcoin price. I'll be making some videos on stock market and Bitcoin in my upcoming days. So if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe and hit that bell notification. And by the way, I'm going to make the giveaway announcement in my next video. So hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel to enter into the giveaway. Now let's get started with the January 2024 Visa Bulletin. As always, if the dates have progressed forward for you in the January 2024 Visa Bulletin, they will be effective 1st of January. So that will be a new year gift for you. So this will be the time during the holidays to prepare your application for 485 so that you can submit on day 1, maybe day 2 on January 2nd of 2024. I always like to point it out because some people think that as soon as the Visa Bulletin comes in, their date becomes current. That's not the case. You are still following the December Visa Bulletin until 31st of December. That said, let's do a typical comparative analysis, side-by-side comparison of December Visa Bulletin against January Visa Bulletin. Now here's how it looks like. Let's see, the December Visa Bulletin is on the left and January is on the right. So let's look at the family based information first. And there is some good news on family based section because the dates have progressed slightly. As you can see, F1 hasn't progressed much. The dates are same throughout, but F2A and F2B have progressed a little bit. So F2A in all chargeability has progressed from 8th of February 2019 to 1st of November 2019. So that is a significant progression that we haven't seen in couple of months. Although F2A was current earlier in the year, it had retrogressed and now we are seeing the progression again. China has progressed from 8th of February to 8th November and same for India. So dates have remained the same. Dates have progressed the same for all chargeability China and India. For Mexico also dates have progressed from February. So all the dates across the board for F2A have progressed from 8th of February 2019 to 1st of November 2019. Now F2B category also has progressed for all chargeability China and India from 22nd of September 2015 to 1st of October 2015. For Mexico it has progressed from 1st of May 2002 to 22nd of October 2003. That is a significant progression that we haven't seen in a while for Mexico as well. Philippines has not progressed for F2B category. F3 also has progressed for all chargeability 8th of January 2009 to 22nd of April 2009. Not a significant progress, but I can say that it has the same date for all chargeability China and India. Mexico has progressed from 22nd of March 98 to 8th of September 98, and for Philippines it remains the same. F4 category has also progressed for all chargeability 22nd April 2007 to 22nd of May 2007. Same for China. For India it has progressed from 8th of October 2005 to 15th of November 2005, which is also a progress that we haven't seen. So this is something to celebrate about. As I was saying before, these small nuggets of good news information in the right direction will continue to happen, and collectively it will be a significant progression in upcoming months. Now let's look at the filing date chart, which is the chart that family based category uses for application of 485. Now, as again, I never expect to see family based chart change in the filing date chart throughout the year, but let's see if there is any change, which I cannot see any in F1 category. It remains exactly the same. F2A also remains exactly the same. F2B remains exactly the same. F3 remains exactly the same, and F4 also remains exactly the same. It's probably the copy paste, and that's what I was expecting, that family based filing date chart will not progress throughout the year. So now let's look at the employment section, because that's where there is some good news. Now final action date chart. Now this is the final action date chart for employment based section, and as you can see right away at the top, EB1 for all chargeability remains same, current. China has progressed from 15th of February 2022 to 1st of July 2022. And India, look at India, it has progressed by almost 3.5 years. In fact, 3 years and 9 months. So it has progressed from 1st of January 2017 to 1st of September 2020. Who would have guessed, right? It's either USCIS is still updating their rules, the way they collect these numbers and update their visa bulletins, than the previous officer, or they just have found a bunch of visa numbers that they have added to the pool. I'm thinking that it is a combination of both. But let's keep going and then let's talk about this. The second preference category, EB2, has also progressed for all chargeability, and this is good news because all chargeability used to be current all the time, but they had a date, and now the date is progressing. 15th of July 2022 to 1st of November 2022 for all chargeability. For China, it has progressed by about 2 months, 22nd of October 2019 to 1st of January 2020. For India, it has progressed from 1st of January 2012 to 1st of March 2012, which is progression of 2 months, which is significant. I wasn't expecting EB2 or EB3 to progress by more than a week or 2 or 3, but this is a significant progression for India EB2. For Mexico, it has progressed from 15th of July 2022 to 1st of November 2022, and Philippines, it has moved from 15th of July 2022 to 1st of November 2022. EB3, all chargeability has progressed from 1st of December 2021 to 1st of August 2022. This is slight good news and we will take it. China has progressed from 22nd of January 2020 to 1st of September 2020, which is significant moment for China as well. India also has progressed from 1st of May 2012 to 1st of June 2012 by a month. So EB2 has progressed by 2 months, EB3 has progressed by 1 month for India in the final action date chart. Mexico has progressed from 1st of December 2021 to 1st of August 2022, and Philippines is moved from 1st of December 2021 to 1st of August 2022, same. Other workers category has also progressed throughout the board, 1st of August 2020 for all chargeability to 1st of September. China has progressed from January 16 to January 17 by almost one full year. India for other workers category has progressed from 1st of May 2012 to 1st of June 2012 by about a month, and Mexico and Philippines is also progressed by about a month. EB4 category has also progressed from 1st of January for all chargeability 2019 to 15th of May 2019, same throughout the board. China, India, Mexico, Philippines, EB4 category is the same progression until 15th of May 2019. Now here is an interesting thing for other workers category or certain religious workers category. The category was made unavailable. Now it has a date, priority date. They can now start processing the applications that were pending, because this is a final action chart, mind you. And if you look at the fifth EB5 unreserved C5, T5, I5 and R5 category, which is a regional centers category, it has progressed for China from 1st of October 2015 to 8th of December 2015, and for India it has progressed from 15th of December 2018 to 1st of December 2020. So good news all over the board. The most significant progression is for EB1 India by 3 months and by 3 years and 9 months, which is significant. Now let's talk about the filing date chart and then we'll discuss about this progression. So here's the filing chart for EB category. Now first, EB1 preference category, all chargeability remains current. China progressed from 1st of August 2022 to 1st of January 2023. Now look at this, India in filing date chart, which is not supposed to change throughout the year. So this means that they have received some visa numbers from family based category that were unused, or from all chargeability that were unused, which I think the later all chargeability may have unused visa numbers because that category is current, and that may have spilled over to EB1. So now the date has moved forward from 1st of July 2019 to 1st of January 2021, which is awesome for EB1 India. Mexico and Philippines remains the same. Now let's look at EB2, 1st of January 2023 to 15th of February for all chargeability. China, it has remained the same. For India, it has remained the same. Same for Mexico and Philippines, it has progressed by about a month. Same for EB3 category, it has remained the same for all chargeability. It has progressed for China from 1st of September 2020 to July of 2021. Same, the date remains same for EB3 India. Unfortunately, it has not changed, which is what is expected. And for Mexico and Philippines also it remains the same. For fourth preference category, the dates have progressed from 1st of March 2019 to 1st of September 2019 across the board, all chargeability, China, India, Mexico, Philippines, and rest of the chart remains the same. Now let's talk about what might have happened for the dates in EB1A to progress suddenly. Now remember, the filing date chart date can only progress if they find more visa numbers to be processed. Now in this case for EB1, the rest of the world is still current, so they may have spilled over, they may have unused visa numbers or extra visa numbers that can now be used for EB1. Those probably have spilled over to EB1. Also mid-year during this time, and I had mentioned this in my couple of previous videos, during the January time frame, during the middle of the year, USCIS finds extra green cards that are unused from different categories and they get added to the pool of EB category. Now how they drop in the EB category is they brought from EB5 to EB1, unused from EB1 drop to EB2, unused from EB2 drop to EB3. So EB2 and EB3 will only get some visa numbers added if EB1 category is current. At this point of time, EB1 is not current. It still has a priority date, which means any spillovers that have happened are being used up in EB1 category. And that's the reason if they have found say 5,000 visa numbers, they are completely used up by EB1 category. And that's why we are seeing significant progression in EB1 category with the spillover numbers mid-year, and no progression in EB2 and EB3 in filing date chart, because nothing has trickled down from EB1 to EB2. So hope that makes sense. Now this is something that I was expecting, not optimistic about, but since this has happened, it's a time to rejoice, right? EB1 category has always been current most of the times, and now it's again back to the path of being current maybe next year. So we'll see what happens in the upcoming years. But now that they have moved the dates forward for EB1 by almost 2 years for the filing date chart, I will not expect any further progression in EB1 category in the filing date chart. So at the end of the year, you can expect the final action date chart to catch up with filing date chart and go to 1st of January 2021. That would be my speculation. Now if they progress the dates even further mid-year, say in April or May, I would say USCIS should do their homework, because they should have gotten those numbers already and they should have included those in this visa bulletin and not waited for the few upcoming months. But let's see what happens. We always get surprised by USCIS. So if there is any further good news in EB1 or EB2, we'll take it. Why not, right? Now let's see if there are any notes down here for any particular EB category. An employment force preference category, religious workers category has been extended, and that's why we see the dates move from unavailable to a priority date. Now let's see if they have updated but typically USCIS moves over to the final action date chart, but because this month the filing date chart has been updated with new dates, especially for EB1A, especially for EB1, I think USCIS will continue to allow to use filing date chart for the application of 485 in the month of January. By the time I edit this video and post this video, if the chart has been updated, I'll display it on the screen. But let's see. So really, in summary, for EB category, the cutoff date for EB1A India surged forward to September of 2020, while for China it advanced to July 1st of 2022. So EB1 category remains current for all other countries, right? EB2 category cutoff dates for India moved up to March 1st, 2012, and for China it moved up to January 1st, 2020. EB cutoff dates for other countries advanced to November 1st of 2022. EB3 for India again has not moved at all. Sorry, unfortunately. It just moved for final action date chart to June 1st of 2012, but not for filing date chart. Because as I said, there is no trickle down effect from EB1 to EB2 or EB3 categories for dates to move forward in filing chart. The most significant change that I saw other than EB1 was in the family based section, where family based category F1A and F2A categories significantly moved forward. So which is good news for family based section. Now there is one question that I wanted to answer, and a lot of students have been reaching out to me lately who are graduating out of the universities and who are working on OPT. Now remember, students only have 3 attempts during their OPT time frame to apply for H1B and get their H1B. But what if they cannot get their H1B? What I would suggest to the students is that they continue to remain with the university and apply for new jobs. The reason I'm saying continue to remain with the university is because university is cap exempt. They can give you a cap exempt H1B. So if you can get a job within the university while you are completing your master's or PhD, take that H1B, cap exempt H1B, and then if you can get another job in an industry with an cap subject H1B concurrently filed, you can start working for the cap subject H1B company without having to go through a lottery. Now this is a temporary measure. If you want to hear more intricacies regarding this particular rule, do reach out to me and I will be happy to tell. As always, if you need my opinion on your particular case, non-legal advice, do reach out to me on Calendly. That is the best way I can respond to all your questions, because people have been sending me pages and pages of email and it's practically impossible for me to respond to the emails from all of you. So talking to me through Calendly or chatting with me on Patreon might be a better way to go. So I know for sure that some of you are interested in stock trading, day trading, buying cryptocurrencies. I want to present you Webull. Webull is a trading platform. It allows you to buy stock, it allows you to buy options, do options trading, and also it allows you to buy cryptocurrency. Webull 9 was released with a brand new home and market page, asset page, and economic calendar. Also, Webull Cash Management was launched with 5.8% API with no fees attached and no minimum balance and unlimited withdrawals. This is amazing. New Webull USA users can still enjoy 5.8% APY and get up to 12 free stocks when making an initial deposit of each is valued between $3 and $3,000. Feel free to take advantage of this. Join through my link and you will get those free stocks. So with that said, that's all I wanted to say in this particular video. If you like the content of this video, do hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.